Hi everyone, this is the second video for Module 5. I'm sorry I have to do two of them, but there are some complicated assignments in this module. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to explain them. So the main thing that I'm going to be covering here is how to do the peer edit assignment. And I've got here open my sample class, because I can't show you what it looks like to actually have another student in the class and an assigned peer edit, but I can kind of show you what you're going to be looking at. So this is sort of a sample of what you'll look at when you're a student and you have submitted your assignment and you're ready to go in and do the peer edit. Once you submit, you remember you have to submit by the due date and time, then Canvas will automatically assign you a peer edit to complete. Now, this step-by-step guide here is a Canvas guide that I also recommend that you look at. Just because it's a little bit more complicated, this tool is fantastic for helping students improve their writing, but you got to know how to use it. So basically, if this guide here will show you where you're supposed to be clicking, what it'll look like to be assigned peer reviews. You won't be doing it anonymously. You'll be able to see your peers' names, as well as the feedback, and then where the rubric will be and that kind of thing. So the rubric and how to score using the rubric and that kind of thing. So make sure that you're using the guide as well as this video to help you out. So you can see I'm the only student in my sample class, so I don't have a peer review that I can assign myself, but it says none assigned. You would see a person's name here after the due date and time. And so you might have one student, you should have two students assigned to you, and both of those students should have turned in drafts. Now, if you miss the due date and time, make sure that you email me. There is a possibility that another student has also missed the due date and time, and I can pair you together. There's a chance that you won't get full credit for the assignment, but you will at least be able to complete one of the two or something like that. So I have had that work out before, where I had enough students who missed the deadline where I was able to pair them together. So just email me. So I'm going to take a look at, this is what it's going to look like once you click on their name. Now, this is my own submission, but when you click on their name, you'll see this. You'll see the file right here, and then you'll see view feedback. It's really not very intuitive, but that's okay. So view feedback, and then you can expand using the enter full screen icon, and then you'll get, this is not actually an essay, I just uploaded a random file, but this is what you'll see. So this is the student submission. Now you have access to the Canvas editing tools, and they're up here along the top. And the one that you'll probably use the most is this little pointer one, because it makes it easy to just drop in a comment. And that once you've done, it'll stay right in there. You can change it to different colors if you want to, but there's also some other handy tools. There's a drawing tool if you want to indicate a section of the essay. I use that sometimes as an instructor. And you can leave a comment in there. The highlighting tool is kind of handy if you just have a sentence that you want to look at, and then you can comment on it. So there's different ways that you can leave feedback for your peers, and so you can kind of play around with it a little bit. You'll be doing two of these. Now, keep in mind, because everyone is assigned two peer edits, you will then be commenting on an essay that somebody else has also been assigned. So if you open it up and there are already comments here, that means that the other person has started or completed their peer edit, and you have to find different things to comment on. So in a two-page paper, it might be a little bit of a challenge to find new things to write about. So just kind of keep in mind that you can make general comments, you can make specific comments, you can comment on things that you like. I would look for sentences that don't read correctly, even if it's a situation where that's just not how you would have written the sentence. You can always say, this sentence doesn't read correctly, this sentence is a little confusing, I would add more here, something like that. The main things to be looking for in a comparison essay, making sure that they're using point-by-point comparison, make sure that they have started using sources in their essay, make sure they have a full introduction and conclusion paragraph. So all of those things are things that you can comment on as a peer. And then if you hit escape, you can get out of that full screen mode, and those feedback comments that you just left will be there. Now the rubric, I can't show you how to use it because I don't have a peer assigned to me, but you'll see show rubric, and then you'll be able to click needs improvement or no issues. The rubric is specific to your comments, so you will not see the other peers' comments on the rubric. Once you submit the rubric, though, that's it. You can't comment it on anymore. I don't know why they won't let you edit them, but they won't let you edit the rubric in the peer edit settings. So if you accidentally submit it or you run out of time to finish it or whatever, then leave the rest of the feedback. You'll have this general comment button. You can just leave more feedback there if you need to. So that's how to do the peer edit. And that is the last assignment in the module. So you have 2 peer edits that you'll do after Wednesday, I forget the date, Wednesday, July 6th, I think. So make sure that you're going back into that assignment to finish your peer edits that will be assigned. You will not see the papers that you were assigned until after that due date because Canvas won't have automatically assigned them. So just kind of keep that in mind. I realize it's a really tight turnaround, but it is a summer class. And so we don't have a lot of options for getting a peer edit in, and we have to do a peer edit as part of the outcomes for the class. So if you have questions about it or there are any issues with your schedule, make sure that you email me immediately. So otherwise, this is, like I said, the second video for Module 5. Sorry about that. And hopefully you're doing well. And if you have any questions, make sure that you get in touch with me. Have a good week.